So here's Michaela this morning, Wednesday, September 4th or 5th, and she doesn't have any, she wants to always keep her legs like up like this, or even up higher, and her hands, she's not able to use anymore to hold her bottle, and then her neck, so she's like, wants to be like this all the time now, and her hands can get like stuck underneath her. She can't move them at all. So 3 weeks ago, she could sit up and use her bottle, and you can see there's flushing and heat, and then she'll be very cold after, like, she has a seizure or something, or just not even a seizure. She'll just start to wheeze and drool a lot, and then she'll get really cold, and her feet and hands turn blue, and she's showing signs of respiratory distress. And we've gotten those weird pulse ox readings that were like 80, 81, 82, 83 for quite some time, 90 seconds or so, and then it'll pop up to 98 or 90, finally, and that's the reading that they take. But 3 times it happened in the neurologist office last Friday, so you can kind of see that she's really limited in her. And then I'm going to try and pull her up, and she used to be able to get up, and her neck is just huge with tons of drooling, and she just can't even, it's immediately falls, and she cannot, you can see there's tons of drooling, and this is like episodic too. The drooling is, and you can hear her wheezing. And so I have to always keep her neck straight. Yeah, see, that helps her. So her pain seems to be coming from the back of her neck. And the other thing I noticed was huge neck muscles. And honestly, Michaela, if she's having thyroid problems, it's very likely that it's related to her pituitary, which would explain why she's growing so much. She has a macrocephalic head. She should be microcephalic because of the rets. She's extremely robust. There's the butterfly legs I was talking about, where it seems like her hands are going into the atrophied position, and she can't use her fingers at all, where she could 3 weeks ago. This is the massive hair loss. If you look back here, you'll see that it's almost all gone. Like, she had thick head of hair. It's receded here, so she has a receding hairline suddenly, here and here, where she didn't 3 weeks ago. Like, just, very noticeable. Massive hair loss. And in the back, it's completely bald by the occipital bun. And I think she might be having, well, I think obviously I'm hoping we can get an ultrasound or CT scan. Even best, MRI would probably be best. We're trying to reorder another echocardiogram. I think she obviously probably needs a swallow test or an endoscopy, like a full scope. Hi, honey. And the more diagnostics we can get on her, the better. Definitely at least a CT scan, at least ultrasound, preferably CT. I want to look at the tissues in her neck to see, are the discs, what's going on there. And then again, I saw that when I was looking, and I couldn't find her, I can't find her jugular veins. I used to be able to see them all the time. And see, she can't hold up her neck anymore, and I can't find them. And I saw this part, the middle part of her neck, twisted. It was not up and down, it was twisted the other day. It was more on one side of the neck was swollen more than the other. And then these muscles here are just huge. If you see, I'm wondering if, like, she has some, and she's got large tonsils, swollen adenoids, which is now severe if you look through. And so I think we should redo all the tests we've done, from MRI to the head to ultrasound, CT of the neck, spine, all of that, to find out. And she started complaining of pain on her lumbar about 1.5 years ago, and that's why we did the spine x-ray in the first place. So hopefully this is helpful, and we can get her, I'm thinking some prednisone orally, and then maybe even an epidural cortisone shot. But the steroids would probably be, she reacts really well to those every time we give them to her. And frankly, it looks like her body is making extra steroids. She had hyperthyroidism, and until suddenly her recent test looks normal, but if you look back, it's dropped significantly. So something knocked out her thyroid, and I'm just wondering what that would be. And I think there's just definitely enough questions around Michaela and all these weird readings and the hypothermia and temperature control problems to not consider that there's that second gene is likely very pathogenic and extremely active now. It might have been age. If you think about it too, if it's a thyroid to pituitary hypothalamus, that whole complex up here might very much be age related. maturation related, time related. It might be, very much that what is making her so robust. She has a ketogenic diet. She's mostly fruits and vegetables and plant-based proteins and nuts and stuff right now. So I don't know why she's continuously growing so large to create muscles that are, frankly, I'd like to check her sex hormone levels, and I'd like to check for testosterone too, frankly. So anyway, I'd love to talk with you more. Please get back to me as soon as you can. Thanks.